Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also like, comment, share. All of that would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much. For those of you who are already my subscribers, welcome back. I love you all so much, and thank you. I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on twin flame superheroes. It's based on my life and my twin flame's life. To open the description box, all you got to do is hit the little black or gray arrow underneath the video to open it. And in there you can find links to purchase my books from Amazon. I've written 2 in the series so far. It's called Perception, the 2 Yet One, books 1 and 2. You can also find links in the description box to view trailers that I created for each of them that give hints to the storyline. I'm reading book 1 aloud to my Facebook friends and followers and uploading them here to YouTube. So if you like free audiobooks and superheroes, this is a new kind of superhero. Check it out. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. I've also created a playlist that includes all the chapters that I'm reading and the trailers. The link for that is also in the description box. I've read up to chapter 10. There are 18 chapters, so I'm just a little bit over halfway through. You can, in the description box, you can also find links to my authors page on Facebook as well as my personal wall if you want to follow me or send me a friend request. You can also find links. I did some lives on Facebook a couple years ago where I told my story, my life story. And I have links for those. I uploaded those here to YouTube, so you can view that if you would like. Also, I have a link to my friend April's new astrology channel. Check her out. She is awesome. Subscribe. Also, if you would like a personal reading, I am now offering those. If you would like to book one, the information for that is also in the description box with the kind of reading that you can choose. Okay, you can contact me and I'll book one for you. This reading is timeless. If you're attracted to it, then I trust that's when it's right for you. For me as a reader, a major arcana card is a message about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made before you incarnated in order to learn certain lessons in life to raise the vibration of your soul. Minor arcana cards for me as a reader are messages about your free will as a being. Okay. An upside down card means that the energy is not fully manifested. If it is, it just depends on my intuition and the position of the card. And I will let you know what that means. This is the Celtic cross spread. I read it differently than others. The positions is what I mean, so I'll explain as I go. Now, right here at the heart of everything Sagittarius, this is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, she is upside down, so her energy is not fully manifested. Wands are your energy, Sagittarius. Wands are fire energy, such as Leo, Aries, and yourself. And I'm just feeling like this is you right now. You're really just not feeling in your power. When she is right side up, she is very confident. She's very attractive. She's powerful. She's sexy. But right now, I'm feeling like your energy is not at its maximum. That's what this is about. You're not feeling quite yourself. You're not feeling quite as powerful as you have. And I think this has a lot to do with this energy here, which is directly affecting what is at the heart of everything for you right now, and that is worry about finances. Okay, this is Earth energy, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is Taurus energy right here. We've got Mercury. This may have something to do with Mercury, which is in retrograde right now until November 3rd. This energy that is directly affecting what's at the heart of everything is always red right side up. And so you are worried about your finances right now. This is lack mentality, though. This is when you worry about your money, it just your thoughts are what create in your life. And so right now you're worried about your money, but that's just manifesting more things to worry about when it comes to your money. I know it's hard. Sometimes you just can't help it. Okay? But, you're worried about your money. And so this is what's making you feel like you're just not quite in your power. Okay? Now, at the root of everything for you at this time, we have the Princess of Cups. And cups are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is water. Water is emotion, love. Water represents subconscious. Subconscious is intuition. This is love. This is examining your emotions, taking a brave dive deep into your emotions to examine what brings you joy, what brings you love and happiness. This is feel good energy. So there's something that's based in love here. This is the root of everything, love. But I think what it's doing is it's suggesting perhaps that you examine what brings you this love. Let's keep going and see if we can clarify why this is at the root of everything. Okay? Now, the next energy that we read is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time. And this is a victory. This is more of your energy, fire energy, but this one in particular is a Leo, so that might have something to do with a Leo here. And here we have Jupiter, which is the biggest planet there is. So this was this was a victory that didn't fully manifest. It may have something to do with Leo. It doesn't have to, though. But this was a victory that I guess it began to manifest in your life, but then it just didn't. And so now it's moving out. Okay? Could have something to do with this love here. Okay, so the next two cards for me as a reader are future cards. I read down and around in a clockwise motion, so I'll read this one first. One is usually a more immediate future, whereas another one happens afterwards. Since this one is right side up and this one is upside down, it could be that this one is going to happen first because it's fully manifested, but let's just see as we go. I feel it out with my intuition as we go. Now this is the sword energy. Sword energy is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. This one in particular has Gemini in it. Again, we see Jupiter. Jupiter is yeah, there's some heavy energies going on here with you. 4 is the number of stability. There was but this card in particular, when you read it right side up, it means rest. So either there is some rest manifesting for you, it's on its way, but it's still a possibility. As a future card, if it's upside down, I look at it as a possibility. Okay? Or it could be that you won't be resting. Okay, let's see what else we get from this Hierophant here. Now the Hierophant is, he is a scholar. He is large institutions. He is even the occult there, my guides are telling me. Occult energy. Leo just had this in his reading. Because I was pointing that out, and there was Taurus again, and you have Taurus right here. So you've got some Taurus energy, which is kind of a slow-moving energy that you're dealing with right now. Now, this could be a teacher, okay? This, in other decks, he's represented by the Pope. The Pope is the head of Catholicism, and that is a large institution. That is an institution that knows about spirit, that is occult. Right now, this one, he looks a lot like Merlin, or perhaps Dumbledore from the Harry Potter series. He looks like an old-timey type magician, maybe a druid, I'm hearing. He is right side up, okay? Oh, I just heard like a Melchizedek type energy. Is this Isis down here with the moon in her hand and the sword of truth? I don't know, but this is a scholarly type energy, knowledge gained through earthly collected information. the high priestess, which is right here. Okay, when you get these two together, that's kind of a divine situation here, and that must be why I'm feeling her right here. I gotta look this up to see if that's her. I usually don't even pay attention to this feminine down here. With the sword, she looks kind of like Justice, but her hair looks very much like Isis, and that's who the high priestess is. She is Isis. Now, as the high priestess, which is right here, she knows by her intuition. She is wise through simply knowing with her third eye. Her eyes are not open. She sees with her third eye. She is wise by knowing how the universe works. He is wise by the knowledge that he studies, such as occult information, such as, spells and how energy works and things like that. Okay, so this is a possibility for you. You may be about to learn or get involved with a large institution. I'm really feeling spiritual energy here. Okay, so then that would also speak about not exactly resting. Okay, because swords are all mental. This is a very mental learning. Okay, this is about knowing through your heart and your mind. He's about learning what you can. He's a scholar. Okay, and that is very intellectual energy, which is what sword energy is. Okay, now here's your hope card, the unmanifested energy of prudence, which is working very hard. And now here we have whenever you see a circle and a dot, that means the sun. And down here we have a Virgo influence here. There could be a Virgo involved, but it doesn't have to. Yeah, this is learning a new trade or skill. Yeah, you are probably right about ready to start learning possibly the occult. Possibly, see, here's emotions too. Yeah. And it's all part of your fate here, your fortune. Yeah, you are probably going to have a new teacher, and this is very earth energy, and this is earth energy. Okay, so this is working very diligently. This is being prudent, not overspending, and this is in your hope card, but it is not fully manifested just yet. Okay, and so here what we have in your environment is the Wheel of Fortune. And just like Leo, the last reading I just did was Leo, and this was upside down in the environment section. It was exactly the same. Okay, so there's something, this is about, it needs to turn. Okay, it needs to turn. Okay, I always say that about the Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny, this is karma. This is your fortune coming in. This is something that was written in the stars, yeah, before you came here. This, as a major arcana card, this is really saying this is part of your divine blueprint. And this is also an ending. Okay, so if you've been putting out some good karma, it's about ready to come right back in. Okay, you've been putting out good vibes, they're coming right back in. Okay, and it's going to bring you your destiny, your fortune. Now, here is your fear card. And this is not being diligent. And again, this was in Leo's reading. And again, we have this more of this Taurus energy. Okay, so if there's heavy Taurus here. This is the card of Taurus. So for a lot of you, I'm thinking there's a Taurus in your life that's teaching you something. If it's not a Taurus, you could have Taurus in your chart, or you're just learning from this Taurus energy. Okay, Taurus is very slow moving, but reliable, ruled by Venus, which is love and emotion. Okay. Now, this is your fear card, though. This is you being afraid that you won't be diligent. This card says failure, okay? But I I haven't crossed that out because I always say I like this there so that I can tell people I don't believe in failure. I believe in lessons. Okay? Now, the reason this says failure is because what this represents is the fruits that you've planted in your life, you know, and you have to continue to take care of them. If you don't, they wither away and die. If you look at your life like a garden, and these are your fruits that are beginning to ripen, if you don't continue to water them or weed them or fertilize them, then you won't have a harvest, okay? And that is the failure element here. This is diligence. You have to be diligent in your life in order to harvest the fruits when it's time. You can't just forget about them. The weeds will take them over and they will die. And even if you can get a little harvest out of them, they probably won't taste good. Okay? So, you may be afraid of not being diligent enough, or you're afraid of failing altogether and not having a good harvest. Okay? And, you know, like I said, failing is it's just lessons, okay? Now here is your outcome, the manifesting energy of the priestess. And like I said, when you see these two together, this is something else. This is quite a pair. This is the feminine and masculine energies of spiritual energy, understanding life in a spiritual way. The divine masculine is the emperor, the divine feminine is the empress in the tarot, and they are the highest energies of the counterparts. But the only two that they might come to for advice are these two right here. This is the wizard, and this is like the witch, okay? Those that understand the energies of life itself. She understands intuition. He understands knowledge of the way energy works. She just knows. He is studied. Okay? Now, she is not fully manifested, but this is your income, your outcome. So, it could be that these could be two people in your life. Yeah. Or this could be you learning some serious stuff and your intuition is going to start working. Okay? Because just like the Wheel of Fortune here needs to turn, so does she. Okay? This, like I said, this is Isis. She is divine magic. She is divine power. Another counterpart of hers is the magician. Okay? But I just think that the Hierophant is a little bit more powerful than the magician because he knows how to wield the energy just as the magician does. But he looks older, he looks wiser, he's like Merlin. Whereas the magician looks a little bit younger, like maybe a young Merlin, right? So there is some serious understanding coming your way. And the underlying energy of the deck is strength or possibly lust. This is the Leo card. Okay. So it could be that you could be pretty lusty about something at some point, or this could be you mastering the beast that is inside you, mastering your desires and your will and all kinds of stuff like that, or this could be you having to be very strong as you get through this. Strength overcomes stuff like this. You want to get back in your power. Okay? You want to feel good. You want feel-good emotions. Okay? So be strong. Let's see what else is under here. Oh, and then you can give birth to a new life. This is being pregnant with either a child or a new project. See, you've got the yin and yang there. This is balance in your earthly life. When we're talking about earth energies right here, this is you getting ideas at high speed, being full of good ideas and thinking about them fast. You may have a choice to make, okay? You may have, there's Leo again, you may have some sort of a conflict, but you will have the upper hand in some way. Oh, then you will be the boss. There's the Emperor, okay? And then there's going to be happiness. Oh, wow. And then there's the 1111. That could even be, this could be twin flame. Now that I'm looking at all these, oh, wow, there you go. There's the divine seed to be planted, and there's the magician himself, the Magus. Pretty awesome. Well, this has something to do with something you may not see. You don't want to rob yourself of something. Make sure that nobody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and then you're going to have this beautiful Holy Grail. Love that spills out into the rest of the world. Things are going to work right. That's beautiful, Sagittarius. All right, so how much control do you have over this situation? I gauged that by the number of major arcana to minor. And the major arcana, as I said, they are really a big part of what you're here to learn. And we have the Hierophant, so that's 1. Fortune, that's 2. And the Priestess, that is 3. So 3 out of 10 cards means that you have, this is always your free will. This is you. This is your free will worrying. Nobody's making you worry. Okay? Remember that you're choosing to worry. This is you. Okay? Remember that your feel-good emotions are what you want. This divine knowledge is your destiny. Okay? It's time for you to really learn about how life works, and it's going to bring you your karma. Okay? It's going to bring you your fortune, your destiny, your fate. All right, so that's what I have for you at this time, Sagittarius. See you next time.